Good morning, everyone. First and foremost, I just realized that I edited the intro video incorrectly, so the image was a little bit smaller. So we're off to a beautiful Monday morning start. Exactly what we were hoping for. Listen, a lot of people in the chat already. We'd love to see it. Deep Threats up in here. Guys, it's legendary drop day. I'm excited. We've got Dre's in the chat, Colin from the UK. Listen, there's a lot of people hanging out this morning. And listen, oh wait, Michael says it's not morning here, but it's been part of my afternoon coffee routine since last week. We love that. We love that. That's right. The beanie's back. The beanie's back. All right, listen, I'm all about positive vibes. I'm all about good energy. You know, I like to start the day off right, try to bring some brightness to everyone's day. But unfortunately, we have to start the day off with some sad news. And I know it's like a hollow drop and everything. So you'd think it would be all positive news, but here we go. We have to say goodbye to our dear friend Isaiah Stewart this morning, who was absolutely killed. Absolutely killed by Paul George last night. This wind up and bang. Can you believe that? How did that happen? How did that happen to Isaiah Stewart? And listen, you thought we were only going to have one of these today? You thought we were only going to have one? I'm sorry. We are now going to say goodbye to Clint Capella. Clint Capella, thank you. You've had a good run. This is absurd. Absurd. Like the windup on this dunk is unbelievable. Unbelievable dunk. That one was absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. All right, we got one more. Because, you know, all terrible things happen in three, right? Did this one die on me? Oh, here we go. Let's go full screen for my man, Lonnie. Oh, my God. Now, see, in slow-mo, we don't get to see. I actually did a bad job of picking out the clip there. I got too excited that I was doing this last minute. Oh, my God. What is happening with that stream there? Did you see that? That's how aggressive that dunk was as we went full black. Oh my gosh. How many monster dunks? Like 3 posters in one day. 3 posters in one day. OG says murder in broad daylight. Oh man. Tombo, hey, great point. Heard you got to watch the Top Shop Morning Marketplace to qualify for a legendary pack. Man, crazy stuff. Also, I saw what did Sawyer say earlier about Sawyer with where you at? Here we go. Love the Dawson's Creek look. These are the kind of burns we're looking for. All right, listen, let's get into it. Now that we've said goodbye to our friends, man, freaking beef stew, dude. I'm all in on Isaiah Stewart. I will say Isaiah Stewart still looked good last night. So here we go. Let's talk about how many what we need to qualify for the legendary pack. So what do we need? We need like 15 moments, right? We need either 15 moments, we need a legendary moment, or we basically have needed to spend a K on the site, right? How many people, this is what I'm actually, this is a question that I would like to pose to the group. How many people who qualify for it are not participating in it? Like I guess if you do qualify it and you are participating, that's what I'd like to know. So let me know if you qualify. Are you planning on getting in line and spending $1,000? You know, like because I'm trying to think. I think they said last night that 80,000 people technically qualify for this drop today. Do we think 80,000 people line up? I'm trying to like gauge how many people are a little pissed about everything, or maybe just like tapped out. So I'm seeing most of this, yes, using Dapper Bounce only. Beamer is going to give it a run, qualified and going for it. I am trying. Yeah, I guess, right. I guess if you are watching this first thing in the morning, you're probably going for it, right? The chances are so slim. Your best chance is getting the base pack. Yeah, that's right. You're most likely getting a base pack versus the legendary. Yeah, I'm getting in line. Yeah, so I guess everyone is. I guess everyone is going for it. I was talking about it with my fiance last night, and she was saying, like, even if you right now don't think you're going to go for it, you're still going to get in line and then talk yourself into it if you are one of like the top 2,400 or whatever it is. Okay, Joker Rock. I was wondering how many people were in this spot too. Getting in line for the consolation packs, but I am out on the $9.99. Yeah. Yeah, I was curious. And yeah, Jovu says it's like a 3% chance. Loftus, how many moments do you have total though, Loftus? Do you have over 15 moments? A deep threat already in line. That's the type of energy we're bringing this morning. I like it. Yeah, I will definitely be in line. Actually, let's do a little programming note. We're doing double duty today. So at 3:30 Eastern, a half hour before the drop happens, you know what? We're just going to hang out. We're going to hang out. We might have some guests. We might not, but we're just going to hang out while we get in line. So make sure you come back today. Also, yeah, some more housekeeping. You can see it in our show notes. If you guys want to follow us on Twitter, do that. You can follow me. You can follow Top Shot Takes. You can join the Discord, all those good stuff. And then like the stream. Listen, what are we guys, we are nowhere near where we need to be for likes on today's stream. So go ahead, like the stream. Jovu said, did your fiance qualify for the pack? She did. She did. I think she's got like 40 moments or something like that. So, all right, listen. Oh, whoa. Jesse Kerr, happy birthday. Morning, guys. Happy HOLO day. Hoping my birthday brings some Q luck for me. Hopefully one of us takes down a number 1 LeBron jersey HOLO. Yeah, we love that. And we all need some Daniel D this morning. That's true. And Drunk Tree, we're just saying, I think only 80,000 can get in. Oh, I guess more than 80,000, because I guess if you don't qualify, you can still get in line for the base pack. So it's going to be so weird figuring out like where you actually are in line. But I don't know. All right, let's get into some of last night's action, and then we'll come back to some of the HOLO talk, because I'm sure that's where most of the excitement and energy is around. Maybe we even go over what is in this pack. And maybe hoping collectively we don't get Josh Jackson, right? I mean, that's kind of what we're rooting for. Although, you know what? Josh Jackson won me some money last night. So I don't want to put this Josh Jackson slander out there. That's what normally I hate having guys in the last game of a DFS lineup. I mean, I like it because it's nice having the push at the end. But God, I'm staying up till 12:30 Eastern watching the Pistons and the Clippers, which actually ended up being a good game, but like that's not the game I want to be watching. But I did get to see Beef Stew get like murdered on live TV, so that was something. But Josh Jackson got me in the green last night, so we appreciate Josh. All right, let's get into some of last night's stuff. There was not a lot of great games, but a lot of good lines, I guess is what we'll say. But one of the great games, and Dominic just brought it up, Spurs fan aficionado, Spurs fan Dominic, who, chose violence when he came on the stream the other day with the Aldridge jersey. But the Mavs, Spurs beat the Mavs 119-117. I think we get nothing like too crazy stat wise, except for that Lonnie Walker dunk we saw. But DeRozan went 33-8-5, which that's a nice line from DeRozan. DeJounte Murray with 25-5, and then Porzingis 31-15. So Luka still had like 29 points, like a normal Luka night. But what I wanted to do, I just wanted to peep DeRozan as that. I remember Dominic brought it up when he came on the stream that DeRozan's Series 1 moment was his like comeback game in Toronto. So I didn't put that together. But let's look up into the Top Shot streets. Oh, let's get my face off of the background. We're going to remember early this morning. Look at that on a Monday, finding that right away. So let's pull up DeRozan. Let's pull up DeMar with the game winner. And it was a pretty big game for them too. Yeah. So his first moment, 154. Man, I keep like doubling down on these Series 1 and wow, that is a nice dunk too. Who's that over? Is it Stanley? Oh no. Who comes in late? Boucher comes in late. But 154 for his first moment. Again, man. That's just like, it's really cheap for first moment stuff, really cheap. And then in that same game, we talk about DeJounte Murray. Actually, I guess we haven't talked about him a bunch lately because his first moment is such whack stuff. But now it's down to 100. Wow. $100 for his first moment, a young point guard. The Spurs are clearly going young in the future. Sure, that's a shit moment, but it's his first moment on the site. And again, I'm still doubling down on the Series 1 stuff. That's where I'm at. Yeah, the beanie back. Okay, here we go. Oh, Jovu with some more info too. The rebound pack works like the stress test we had last week. So in order to get into the queue, you need to qualify for the legendary drop. So there we go. All right, let's keep it moving. Pelicans beat the Cavs, which, like, who really gives a shit, right? Those are two teams I don't really care about as we get close to the playoffs. But Zion is on a mission, and I'm sure a lot of you guys watch Club Top Shot, right? Like, if you watch this, you probably watch Club Top Shot. So Trey, it was nice to see Trey Kirby, someone who knows everything about basketball from the No Dunks podcast, go on there and say things that we've been yelling about for the last couple of weeks about how Zion is just turning into a straight up monster. And I think he said he's going to lead the league in scoring. He's going to get an MVP a handful of times. Like, Zion is just turning into an absolute monster out there. And sure, Zion is like accurately priced in a lot of spots, but man, he's got 38, 9, and 4 last night. 38, 9, and 4. Like, he's a point forward who's built like a mini Shaq almost. So I just want to take a peek at some of Zion's prices and see if there's, spots that we can get in, because I think that's what I want to do. I'm starting to think about like when I'm thinking about my portfolio of moments of just moving some stuff around to target things that I'm like super excited about, because I pump Jokic every single day, who had a weird day yesterday. I don't know. Did you guys see the highlight of him? The Nuggets fell apart in the fourth quarter. I think the Celtics went on like a 40-8 run to close the game, but Jokic just like wasn't in the huddle, which is pretty weird. Anyways, so looking at Zion, things that stick out, his seeing stars down at 105, which we've talked about that being some like interesting value. I'm not super high on scooping 35K moments, but if you're like relatively new and you're like, I want a Zion in my collection, but I don't want to go wild with my money. $29 for a superstar, is a young superstar too, is nice. His rare moment down to 1150 from the Rising Stars, which I like that dunk too. His 15K moment, 93, his 7,500, which again, the 7,500s intrigue me, but 130. But now we're getting to the Series 1 stuff. And that's where I'm really interested in, because it's, a reminder we're getting some badges here. Minted during his rookie season, not his first moment, but a handles moment out of 1,500 is $1,700, which again, very expensive. His first moment on the site now, which is out of 1,357, is 5K, which again, this is expensive. I'm not saying this is like super cheap, but like if you're trying to make a big splash, man, Zion is just a monster, Satoshi saying Zion like a baby Chuck. Yeah, I agree. Oh man, Dominic, thank you, Dominic, for the super chat. Love to see all the Spurs love in the morning. Hey, listen, that was the best game last night. Ooh, you know what? I wasn't planning on talking about the Bucks today because that game was kind of boring. But and Giannis still isn't playing. But I will. Let's pull up Jordan Nwora right now. So I've only seen Jordan Nwora play 2 times, and I played him in DFS both times he played, and that's because the Bucks were like, "Hey, we're sitting everyone today. We're going to sit absolutely everyone." And then Jordan Nwora played like 40 minutes and looked good. I mean, I don't know what his upside is as a player. I mean, I think if you are right, that was $53 for his first moment, his rookie moment out of 4K. If you are like, this is what I would say. If you are a Bucks fan and if you like risky moves, there's probably a ton of upside. Like, you can see he's very productive and his usage is like high when he gets an opportunity to play, like you said. But there's like a real shot where he's nothing more than a 9th man moving forward. I think if we saw him on a crappier team, maybe he gets more love, but because he's on the Bucks, like it's going to be hard for him to scratch the surface. But I don't hate the call of taking a cheap shot, but I mean $53 at a rookie. So there we go. Love that. Dude, we're not overlooking it, Joe. We're going in order of games, baby. We're going in order of games. But yeah, so I love, anyways, talking about Zion, I love Zion. That's where I'm at. With the Zion. Like if I do get a HOLO pack today, this is what I'm gonna say. If I get a HOLO pack today and I get like a good HOLO moment, but not a great HOLO moment, I think we're moving. I think we're moving it off and we're gonna go get some Series 1 stuff. Yeah, I think everybody's having this. The idea of snapping up moments for the privilege of maybe paying $1,000 for a pack is wild to me, but I'm considering it. Yeah. Dude, I think we're all feeling the same thing. All right, here we go. We're going to keep going. Pacers, Grizzlies. Oh, man. I had an idea this morning for a Jonas Valanciunas drop. and I didn't do it, but I had an idea. So maybe next time, man. So the Pacers won, obviously 132, 125, but Jonas 34 and 22, and he's just been doing this every single day. Like every day he's been doing this, where he's a guaranteed double-double. He's guaranteed. And that's a huge double-double. That's not a baby double-double. That is, in the words of the No Dunks podcast, a big beef. I'm not saying go nuts on this, but like his series one out of 2,900 or almost 3K is $75. So if you want to like a cheap series one for a dude that is just a guaranteed double-double, I mean, I know we disrespect big men on the Top Shot community, but $75 is metallic gold's $340. If you just want to throw $9 around series 2, 15K, again, not financial advice. Jonas has been consistent this year with double doubles, but in that same game, speaking of disrespect, Malcolm Brogdon, who again, we just hate for some reason, is now last night 29, 9, and 11. This is the thing about the Pacers, which has been confusing about this year. And granted, they've been like battling injuries and just like weird things with that team. But man, Brogdon 29, 9, and 11, LeVert 34, 5, and 3, and Sabonis 18, 15, and 9. Like the Pacers have the building blocks, the roster, and I know TJ Warren's still hurt too, but man, they could like they feel like they could be dangerous if they could ever figure it out. So I'm not saying it's happening this year. I'm not like, watch out for the Pacers going to make a run. I hope they don't completely blow this up in the offseason, because I kind of like this team. Now, this is crazy. Brogdon's first moment's 157, former rookie of the year. He shows like signs of greatness every once in a while. I mean, if you're into series one, and again, this is sub $200 for his first moment on the site, I don't know, sticks out to me. And like, look at how cheap it is. His 35K moment, $6. His series 2, 15K is only $10. I don't know. It sticks out to me. That's all I'm saying. And then Sabonis too. Let's pull up Sabonis and we'll look at LeVert too, who also had a big game. Deep Threat says, gotta love Pacers talk before 9:58. Yeah, we gotta get the Pacers talk in early. Joker Rock says, I'm loaded with Jonas. We love it. All right, Sabonis again, criminally underpriced. First moment 145. Wow, 145. I still don't own this, which is bonkers, because I've talked about it like 3 times a week for the last 4 weeks. Although my fiance did get that one, so I think she got it at 200 though. So I apologize. But yeah, Sabonis, man, all-star, like consistently good. And then lastly, let's pull up LeVert too. I like LeVert. First moment, I remember this is with his old team out of 1428. First moment on the site, under $200. That's cool. If you want cheaper stuff, his another series 2 out of 5K, right? He's got the 5K mint because he got traded mid-season, $34. Another series 1, $78. So I really do like LeVert. I think it's going to take a little time for them to figure out who he is in the offense, because LeVert, man, when he gets the ball, he puts it up. He gets shots up, that's for sure. J-Rock, stick to the playoff teams. I know. I had to talk about the Pacers, all right? All right, I mean, I guess they want to be a playoff team, but let's pull up Karl Anthony Towns, who, man, the Wolves just keep winning games, which is kind of weird. Wolves keep on winning games. I don't know what they're doing, but they beat the Bulls, who the Bulls sacrificed their future to make the playoffs now and then lose to the T-Wolves. So I don't know what to make of that, but in the continued trend of disrespecting big men, Karl Anthony Towns, $7 for his 35K moment. His first moment on the site's $230. I mean, that's not financial advice, right, blah, blah, blah. I can confidently say that is underpriced. Karl Anthony Towns is good. He is good at basketball, and he's now doing more playmaking stuff too. And he feels like there's like, I don't love Anthony Edwards, but the chemistry between the two of them is awesome. Like, I don't know if they figure it out and become good at basketball anytime soon, but they are losing competitive games right now. That's what's kind of been fun about watching the teams tanking. Like the Pistons are an example, the Thunder, everybody just like loses close games. Yeah, Aaron says the Wolves get some players back from injuries, COVID, and the team plays better. Shocker. Yeah, no, I mean, of course, right? They got D'Angelo Russell back, but like even still they're, I don't know. Hey, CJ and We the People, If you guys come on time, that's how we started that show. We started the show with all the dunks. We did a eulogy for those 3 men. So don't come in here at me. I know there's some LeBron talk in there. We'll look at LeBron after we finish. We get to stick to the agenda. Levine 37-6. Russell had 27 off the bench. So I think like all of those guys, all Vaughn, CP3 should sign with the T-Wolves. I think all of those guys are interesting, but they all kind of have the vibe of like, hey, I'm gonna score a bunch of points on a losing team. And Levine was like tricking us a little bit. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to feel really bad for the Chicago Bulls and for the Bulls fans if they can't make this work, because they gave up some real picks to the Magic, and I'm sure the Magic are like licking their lips every time they lose a game. Ooh, Daniel Rosenbaum says A-Rod ownership might change the franchise for the better. Cat could blow up in the next year or so. Hey, I mean, the best thing about that is maybe we get KG a part of the organization again after he got boned by the current ownership. So I'm with you. All right, two more things. Paul George last night went off. He's been shooting lights out even though he's been dinged up. And I was just about to say Kawhi was out, so that's why his numbers were up. But he's putting these numbers up anyways. I just wanted to look at his first moment, which, I mean, at the height of Top Shot and everything else, this was like 450 or 500 or something like that. And now it's down to 270. So I don't know. If you believe in the Clippers, speaking of playoff teams, Joker Rock, if you believe in the Clippers making a run, we're going to see a lot of Paul George and a lot of Kawhi for 269. Is Marcus Morris on the site yet? Because he looked awesome last night too. Oh, so he's got one moment. His first moment is 75. Who is he with on this? Is this the Suns? Oh, no, it's the Clippers. I just couldn't figure out what jersey that was. Marcus Morris is he's just gonna, the thing is nobody likes PG. Yeah, it's true. And I don't really like Marcus Morris, but man, he's been shooting lights out from 3. And he had a great game last night too with Kawhi out, because he got more usage and he got some shots up. And I think he had 33 points and 6 rebounds. And I know we were making fun of Josh Jackson, and he's going to be in a HOLO, but he had 26 points last night. And the last guy I wanted to talk about from that game was Sadiq Bey, who we still don't have a moment, right? We still don't have his rookie moment, that's what I'm really excited about. That's one of the cool things that I like what the Pistons are doing. The Pistons are like, hey, we are going to get a lot of run out of our young guys, so they're ready to go. They're losing a lot of close games, but they're still going to get like a really high first-round pick. And they're just, I don't know. I kind of like what Detroit's doing right now. They just have a lot of interesting, fun guys. Patrick Kern says Morris was the ultimate ball stopper with the Celtics. He sure was, man. The black hole. He was really tough to watch. This take is too hot for me, though. I blame him more than Kyrie for the Celtics disaster. No. I don't go that far. I do think he was tough to watch, but Kyrie was the worst with the Celtics. I feel comfortable saying that. And then the last game, which was more of like a playoff interesting game. There was no real stats I was excited about because every time the Heat play, it's just low-ass scoring games. But they beat the Blazers. What was it, 107-98 or 107-88? For some reason, I thought it was more of a blowout. 107-98. The Heat won. So good win for the Heat, bad loss for the Blazers. But there was nothing that popped out of being like, ooh, are we going to see a jump in anybody? And Colin Boxbreak says we need a Gary Trent Jr. moment. Man, Gary Trent Jr. is like absolutely balling out. I guess Nick Nurse, I think because they were dealing with a lot of injuries and COVID stuff, but he was just like, Gary, you need to get shots up. And so they have. He's got a ton of shots up. I mean, we shot like 17 for 19 over the weekend in a game. Like the dude he's free. He's free to chuck. The Raptors too, like we're just talking about the Pistons. I've said this before again, so I apologize for being annoying. But the Raptors are doing like a quick rebuild, right? Michael says, as a Raptors fan, I love recent Gary Trent Jr. run. But like Trent and Boucher, I like what they're doing. So they're losing games and they're going to get a lottery pick unless they do some Raptors shit and somehow get in the playoffs. But they should get a lottery pick. And then next year you have Fred VanVleet coming back, Gary Trent Jr. coming back, Siakam and Boucher. Like those four legit dudes with like a top 10 pick. And then who knows what they do with Lowry. So I don't know. I kind of like what the Raptors are doing. I wish the Celtics would do this. I mean, the Celtics did beat the Nuggets yesterday, and that was exciting. But I don't think the Celtics have a ceiling this year, so I'd rather just go get a nice pick. But anyways, that's where I'm at. All right. And CJ Frank says, any overview on these showcase challenges they're doing? I should like pull up the blog while we talk about this. So let me see if I can find that. Let me see. But yeah, they announced some a new showcase challenge. Here we go. I'm pulling it up right now. And we'll share that screen again. The Certified Baller Showcase Contest. Love these names that were coming up. The Certified Ballers. So let's take a little peek at this. So here's what we got. If you get, you make a showcase. If you get 20 likes on it, you get $20 in Dapper credit. That's it. Share the link to the showcase on Twitter with the hashtag TopShotShowcase. You get 20 bucks, 20 Dapper credits. All right. That's like 17 different 35K moments. If you're the top 3 chosen by Dapper, you get a HOLO pack, which is wild. Top 10, you get a Rising Stars pack. And then top 50, you get an Early Adopters pack. So it's pretty cool. I like that they're doing stuff like that. That's like a fun community builder thing. I'm sure everyone's going to be like, hey, if you like my showcase, I'll like your showcase. I'm sure we'll get a lot of that. But it is cool that they're doing that. It's nice to see like some community stuff. Gets people off the scent of all the withdrawal talk, right? But I do like this. This is pretty cool. So yeah, you just got to get people to like your shit. It's just like Twitter, except with moments. So I do like that. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get back into, I want to see here. I'm going to stop screen sharing while we do it. Actually, let's go over some business while I pull up the next thing. Do me a favor. We need to be liking that stream a little more aggressively. All right. Just like it. It's Monday. It's a good way to share some positivity, right? Even if you don't like this, just hit the like and then, fake it till you make it. Conscious Coma says showcase must be comprised of certified ballers exclusively. Yeah. So you need to add people, NBA players who are currently on the site. So we're talking like Halliburton. We're talking Terrence Ross, Josh Hart, Zubats. Those have to, I believe 3 of them have to make it into that showcase. Drunk Tree says need to work out a system with the morning crew liking showcase. I tell you what, you like this stream. We get this up over 500 likes and I will like every single one of your showcases. And Aaron Borland, the Top Shot influencers are going to love that contest. Yeah, see, Kevin, I told you. I'm already down for it. Yeah, you need 3. That was right, too. I think I said it afterwards. So, yeah, I thought you needed at least 3 certified ballers, and then you can use more. Yeah, that's true. And you can find the list of the certified baller moments. So there you can find all that info. I'm basically giving you, those books that it's like so-and-so for dummies. That's what this conversation was. It was me giving you the least amount of information while qualifying it as information. But yeah, you can join the Discord too. There's a lot of talk about that. So you can see it in the show notes. You can join the Discord. You can follow us on Twitter, all the fun stuff. All right. I want to find the HOLO information so we can just peruse. We can see what's going to be in these packs. And here we go. Oh, wait, no, I need to click one more thing and then we're going to get there. All right, here we go. Top Shot Spark Notes. Yeah, that was a good call, Conscious Coma. All right. A lot of talk about this right now. And so it feels inappropriate to share this video while we go over injury news. But in case you haven't seen this, in case you weren't with us on Friday, it's important we do a sad PJ Washington check.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
That's tough. That's tough. How bad was the injury? I actually didn't see the injury. I honestly, what I've been doing with PJ lately, I find the Hornets unwatchable right now without Gordon Hayward and LaMelo after watching so many games. So I've just been monitoring the box score when I see PJ get like 8 points, 6 rebounds, 5 blocks, 2 assists, like shit like that. So what it said he played 23 minutes. Do we know how bad the injury was? Someone hit me up with the Injo, Liddy in the city. I like a lot of positive feedback for the PJ video. So we might not like how PJ is playing, but we do like the video. Shout out to Rock and a Roll, Kevin Davies, for putting that audio together. Yeah, thanks for putting that together. Well, he put the music together. Dunbar put the video together. Miles Bridges is, oh God, I can't believe I'm hanging on for dear life. Yeah, Frank, I feel you, dude. It was an ankle sprain. Okay, yeah. It was already Miles Bridges' season when Hayward went down. Ever since PJ got with Brittany Renner, he's been down. But yeah, man, he has been tough. He has been tough lately. Look at A1 Andy with the commitment right here. Setting his alarm for 4 a.m. pack drop in Perth, Australia. Send good vibes. All the good vibes. All the good vibes. A PJ moment is needed in your collection to be fully member of the Morning Marketplace community. It's true. It's true. All right, here we go. Let's just a reminder too, as we dig into what's in what's in the pack. Sorry, this comment threw me, J-Rock. Just a reminder, we'll be live streaming again because I'm home today. So why not? So at 3:30 Eastern, a half hour before the pack drop, we'll just come hang out and have a good time. Just have a good time while we're waiting in line. And then hopefully we all rip packs together, you know? All right, I'm sure a lot of you have already done this. Actually, if I blow this up even more, I feel like I'm not going to be able to see right for a week, but let's do it. I'll get it up to 150 so you all can read this a little bit better. Okay, now where am I going? Untitled spreadsheet. Here we go. So here's some of the hollow icons we're looking at for drop 2. All right, we got the John Collins throws down reverse dunk. Wow, reverse drunk. What kind of morning is it? Kyrie Irving. All right, so I'm into the first 3. Tatum hits a tough reverse layup. Those 3 are exciting to me. Those 3 are dubs. Terry Rozier hits a game winner. I do like Terry Rozier, but I would not be as excited. Lauri Markkanen. I'm glad Lauri Markkanen's on the site. I don't know how pumped I am for that. Colin Sexton throws down a massive dunk. Okay. Porzingis throws down in the paint. I think we like that. We like that, right? What else we got? The John Morant looks like money, says Sawyer. Yeah, I'm with you. We've got Jamal Murray takes off for a slam. I do, man. I'd be pumped for the Jamal Murray, I think. I'm pumped for all things Nuggets. Give me a Paul Millsap. I'm high on the Nuggets. Josh Jackson, a baseline dunk. Okay, I'm not psyched if I get this, even though he won me some money last night. I'm not going to complain. I might complain. I actually might complain. I shouldn't. Don't hold me to that. Draymond with an assist. John Wall takes off against the Wizards. Sabonis muscles his way to a winner. Paul George unleashes on the rim. I wish they just waited a week, right? You can give me that beef stew dunk. LeBron James dunks at the end of a quarter. Okay, so LeBron is a W, obviously, right? LeBron's a dub. Ja Morant skies up for a slam. I wouldn't hate any of the LeBron, Ja, Bam Adebayo, Anthony Edwards. I love Lonzo. Can we look at the Lonzo moment? I don't know how to do that right now. But if Lonzo is throwing an assist to Zion, hard as hell. Julius Randle, I like that, man. Darius Baisley, listen, we've pumped up some thunder. I do like Darius Baisley as a basketball player. I think he's got a decent ceiling. I will be bummed if I pull a Baisley. Give me a series 1 Baisley. I don't want to spend $1,000 on a Baisley. Terrence Ross beats the shot clock with a sidestep heave. Hey, shout out T. Ross. Glad he's on the site. Glad he's pumping up Top Shot. I don't want that. I don't want that moment. CP3 from deep. I like that. Dame. Give me Dame. CW. Big body Keldon Johnson. So Keldon Johnson, you pull Keldon Johnson unless you're Dominic in the chat. I don't think you're jumping up and down for big body, but if your team hold, I think this has some potential down the road. Siakam spins his way to the paint. Donovan Mitchell, or as my co-host of the 89 Cavs, Steve Genty, calls him, Mormon Wade, curls a back pass to a teammate, and then Bradley Beal recovers for a highlight hoop. So we like that. There's some good holos. I know, no SGA holo. I feel you. Oh, man. What else? Oh, everybody's saying click on the blue arrow to watch. See, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. All right, let's see. I don't want to look at all of them. That would take 6 hours, but I do want to see. Let's look at the LeBron one. Let's look at LeBron. Oh, my goodness. The splits the D. Boom. Big takeoff. Ooh, I love the split the D. Michael Porter Jr. and Jokic combining for very bad defense. All right, I like the LeBron. Obviously, we want the LeBron. I really wanted to see the Dame. I wanted to see Lonzo too, right? I want to see if this is going to Zion. Come on, give me Zion. Don't give me Steven Adams. I don't want to see it. Oh, wait, it's a dunk. I thought okay, my bad. I misread it. I thought it was an assist. Do we think Eric Bledsoe hurts the value? How many steps was that? Yeah, do we think it hurts the value? Wow. Yeah, and then we'll look at the MGLEs in a second too. I wanted to see, let's see the Ja. I think this is the one. I mean, obviously I want the LeBron, but man, I love Ja. Even though he's having a weird year this year, I do love Ja. Oh my God, get up. Oh, love Ja. Ja with powerful slam. All right, I want to make sure. Let's look up at Josh Jackson just for good vibes, right? Let's see what Josh Jackson does. Maybe he like breaks the backboard to give it some value. Oh, a little pump step. That is a sick dunk. That is the pump dunk. I like it. All right, here we go. Yeah, that is a sick Ja moment. I agree. Yeah, deep threat. You could do a whole showcase on travels. Yeah. That's all right. I don't want to sound like my dad. Travel away, everybody. All right. So the MGLEs is when it gets a little weird, right? Oh, okay. You saying we can get a PJ Washington MGLE? Is that what you're saying? You're saying we could get a Paul
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
Any excuse to share that, right? Any excuse to share that. Any excuse. Listen, I will, if I get a holo pack and I get a PJ Washington MGLE, I'm going to have just one showcase of that moment, I think. Now I like this, right? So these MGLEs are weird because there's not a lot of things to be super excited about, but there is some moments where I think like down the future, this is pretty cool because the Patrick Williams cuts backdoor for a dunk. I'm pretty sure if it's an MGLE, it's of his first moment, correct? Or maybe it's a new moment. I don't have the Patrick Williams first moment, so I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it says it in there. No, maybe it's not. I don't know. Someone can tell me in the chat if you want. I'm not going to completely look it up. But like to get a rookie MGLE, I think is exciting, right? I think that's exciting. I still get, I believe you get, yeah, 69 for the low ask on that PJ, right? There we go. Yeah, this is a good call, right? Like, why can't we still not filter the marketplace by moment type, dunk, assist, layup, etc.? Yeah, that is kind of cool. Although, hey, listen, if you're thinking about getting involved in the hardcore game or playing Swish, you need to get some more moments. Yeah. And Will says it's not his first moment. Okay, so less exciting. So anyways, but at least it's a rookie. It's his rookie moment. Jared Allen, love Jared Allen. Oh, this is the one. I want my MPJ. Again, I'm riding MPJ to the moon here. On Trae Young, off the backboard. I wish the block was a little more emphatic, but I do like that it's against Trae Young. I do like that. Kelly Oubre throws a putback. Ooh, Killian Hayes. We get some. I'm buying Killian Hayes stock. I'm telling you right now, I'm buying some Killian Hayes. Ooh, yeah, I saw some of this too, Deep Threat. I saw some of this too. Jacob was hinting at a rookie holo set. Do you think there will be another set of holos released after this one? I feel like we might get one more. I feel like either that, either that or maybe they find like a rare way to do it. Like maybe it's just MGLEs versus holos. But I do think we are going to get some more rookie ones. Like I wouldn't be surprised we got LaMelo and Quickly and all of those. Yeah, let's look at Rashawn Holmes. I mean, of course I like Rashawn Holmes, but Rashawn Holmes is nice. And where is he? Yeah, here we go. Throws down a two-handed poster dunk. It's his first moment. Here we go. Little Rashawn Holmes over Brooke Lopez. Love seeing Brooke Lopez get dunked on. Hey, one more reminder. There's a bunch of new people popping in here, and we love that. Guys, we got to like the stream. Get those numbers up. All right, here we go. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving off of Rashawn Holmes. Anybody else you want to check out? Hey, we'll check out Josh Hart because he's a certified baller. We'll check out Josh Hart. Josh Hart, like low-key, I don't know if this is still the case, but I believe as of like 2 weeks ago, he was leading the Pelicans in rebounds this year, which what a wild stat when you've got dudes like Zion, Ingram, Steven Adams, Jackson. Like you have big dudes on your team. All right, let's look at a couple more. I don't want Michael Carter Williams. I feel comfortable saying that. I feel comfortable saying I don't want Marco. I don't want that. So Sawyer says Kemba Walker handles. I'm an N1 mixtape kid. The professor. All right, here we go. Let's look at Kemba Walker. I'll look at it, even though he's been frustrating this year, but I do love him. Whoop. Man, I'm actually glad. Normally when it's handles, I assume it's going to be a layup. I am kind of nice. Like that is his signature moment, right? That free throw jumper where he gives you a cross, step back, jump shot. I'm glad that that's his like signature move. Anyone else we needed to? Yeah, Terry. I agree with that, Wesley. Terry is underrated. I agree. Terry is underrated. I don't know if we properly will he get properly rated on Top Shot? I don't know. I mean, if we think the Hornets stay in the playoff race, I'm a little nervous that they just hit, like now they're down PJ, right? But they're down Hayward and LaMelo. I just think it's going to be tough for them to continue to continue to win games. All right, let's take a look. We do need to find Poku. We do need to find Poku. Where is my man Poku? There's too many. Oh, we can search by team. Yeah, there we go. Let's just scroll down to OKC. Alex Pokuchevsky, his first moment. It looks like they're just releasing 147 to 3434. So we're not going to get like a double digit one. But let's look at a little Poku. God, Slender Man's child. It's so funny that it's a block that's his first moment because I wouldn't describe him as defensive minded. So that's kind of funny that's Poku. Chumo Kiki's got another moment. Anybody else that sticks out that's got like Isaiah Joe's first moment? I'll look at Isaiah Joe. I only know Isaiah Joe because when they were riddled with injuries, he got a lot of playing time. And it's his rookie moment out of 4K. I don't hate it. We're not going to hate on Isaiah Joe here. All right. I think that's good, right? Anybody else we need to? What a holy man moment for Poku. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you too, Vincent. Like it could have been a little bit better, right? It could have been a little bit better. I mean, I'm glad he's on the site. He is fun. He is fun to watch. He's just yikes. His defense is really bad. All right, I'm going to hang for like 15 or 20 more minutes. Anything else you guys want me to get into? We went over the drop. Just a reminder, we're going to be streaming for the drop at 3:30 Eastern up until the drop, and then hopefully we get some stuff. And then let's let's get some packs today. But yeah, anything else you guys want me to cover? I know we covered last night's NBA action. The NBA is kind of weird right now as we make our way to the playoffs. So you're seeing a lot of people sit, a lot of people positioning themselves for the playoffs and making sure they're healthy, which is awesome. I think, I think we're going to see, again, not financial advice, blah, 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 blah. But hopefully we see like a market bump as we get closer to the playoffs where everyone is like, hey, it's NBA time. I think with the MLB starting up and March Madness just wrapping up, the Masters this weekend, it's just kind of, I don't know. Ooh, Vincent says, can you talk about the Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals packs burning later this month? I will do my best to talk about it. I don't know. There's some bigger details. Again, this is for dummies, or Spark Notes. So right there, those were out of 999. Let me pull up Top Shot right now, and we can look at it. We can look at some of the West, or we'll look at Eastern Conference Finals because my Celtics were in it. Let me share screen real quick. So those are out of 999, right? And it looks like what they are doing moving forward. All of those packs, believe it or not, this was pre-Top Shot blowing up. The packs didn't sell out. And so there's a lot of them that were left in packs, and then packs stopped being available. So what they're doing is they're just burning those moments so they no longer exist. Now, if you own one of the Eastern Conference Finals or Western Conference Finals moments, just a reminder, when you zoom in, the screen gets blurry, or maybe it's my eyes. Could be both. But those moments, right? So say you own 425 out of 999. Supposedly on the Eastern Conference side, they're burning up to 60% of those moments. And on the Western Conference Finals, it's like 35 or 40% of those moments are burning because they were not sold. But your serial number will not change because it's, blockchain. So it's not like all of a sudden, say you were 300 out of 999 and they burn 400 of them. You're not, if like 200 of those before you were burned, you're not going to move down to 100. You're still going to stay at your same moment. But the rarity, the scarcity of those moments it'll be harder to get those moments, right? And good news for me, because I got in here at a time where I got a little Bam. I have that Bam. Where's the other one? I have a Kemba and I have a Jaylen Brown. So that's kind of fun. And the Western Conference Finals, same thing. So, but more of those were purchased, obviously, because LeBron's probably in those. But that's, like 35 or 40% of those are all gonna go down. So good question by Benson. Kirby says, what do you think of Wiseman's double badge moment selling low? Should we jump in at that price? And then J-Rock followed by Wiseman hurt. I meant to talk about that. That was on my list and I forgot. So I am eyeing this because if people are punting on Wiseman right now, happy to scoop that up. So I believe at the time of the injury, Wiseman's price was like $390 or something like that. So it's gone down $100. His Rising Stars moment is at $299, which is out of 2021. And then his double badge moment out of 35K is $19. So here's the thing. And I know he could be out for the season. SDP saying he's overrated. This is my thoughts on Wiseman. And we've said this before, right? James Wiseman's responsibility as a rookie on the Warriors is very different than any other rookie in the league right now, outside of maybe Emmanuel Quickley. But I would still argue it's different than Emmanuel Quickley because what the Warriors are doing is pretty complex offensively. And Quickley comes in and is like backup guard, get buckets, do that thing. And I like Quickley. That's not a dig on Quickley. But Wiseman was expected to be in the starting five, the team that Steph Curry and Draymond Green doing motion offense, flying off the ball, who he had played like two college games, and was expected to immediately be like a playoff starting center. He has looked bad at times. Like he's looked like a head case at times. And like, yeah, he needs to, but if we're punting on Wiseman right away, I'll happily scoop that up for you. Happily. Because what was the plan? What was the plan here with Wiseman? Were you like, I'm going to hold, and as long as he has a healthy rookie season, we're good. But like, I don't know. The idea of punting on him right now seems silly to me. I'm holding on Wiseman if I got him, because especially you're selling at the floor now, right? This is only upside from here. I'd rather just hang on. Kakar makes a good point. I'm guessing a lot of people are selling off to get a liquid for the pack later, but since they made the announcement, the market has been down even harder than normal lately. Yeah. I agree. It makes sense. It makes sense that people are panicking, not panicking. People are getting money to buy the pack later. But again, I just like, man, to me, that's dangerous. You have such a small chance of getting the pack anyways. I'd rather just hang on for Wiseman. I mean, also all of the rookies, like if you're getting a rookie, right? Like if you're going after a rookie, to sell it before his rookie season over, unless you're totally out on the player. If you think this player is only going to suck from here on out, I get it. But like to get their rookie moment and to sell it during their rookie season, it's like, what are we doing? The purpose of having the rookies is to have them when their career takes off. You know, like you're not selling at the peak. Anyways, all right, I got to stop yelling. I got to stop yelling about Wiseman. But I like Wiseman. I'm going to just keep monitoring the price, though. I don't think I'm scooping yet. I feel like we're still going to see it continue to go down before it goes up, especially with the Warriors. Like, well, let me double check the standings right now. But the Warriors are faulting quite a bit, and especially now that with Wiseman down, you're going to see way too much Kevon Looney, if you ask me. But let's just double check the standings and see where they're at in the West. So they're down at the 10 seed right now, and the Pelicans are how many games back are the Pelicans are only 1 game back now. Oh my God! Listen, I love Steph Curry. I love the Warriors, but if you're telling me Zion might make a playoff appearance, I don't know. I'm into Zion in the playoffs. MJ Flipper says you can always buy Wiseman back. That's true. That's true. And Colin Broxbreak says careful with Wiseman. In my opinion, his fundamentals aren't there. I mean, we've seen him play a handful of games. Like you could say the same thing about careful with Anthony Edwards. He shoots 30 times a game when he's the 3rd, 4th best player on his team, right? Like to me, like you just hold rookies is me anyways. All right. What else? I was yelling too much, but yeah, I think he probably does go down before he comes back up. So I guess if you want to do a quick flip, I get it. Paul says, so is everyone in line that doesn't score a HOLO 100% guaranteed a rebound? I actually don't know that. That was my understanding, but I don't feel comfortable saying it. I don't feel comfortable saying that. So someone else in the chat might be able to talk better about that. Jay Worley says Cole Anthony's triple badges bottomed out after a promising return. Let's pick up some Cole Anthony. Let's see. I know he was down to like 180. Yeah, wow, 180. Yeah, the Magic are also doing this thing now. Because I've been watching some of their games just because I like Chuma Okeke. I wanted to see what Wendell Carter Jr. and Mo Bamba were going to do, and because I'm a sicko and I'm watching Magic games right now. But one of the things that's bumming me out a little bit about the Magic is they're playing everybody 22 minutes a game instead of like letting some of these guys get real run. So I'm hopeful we see them playing like 30, 35 minutes now. But I do like Cole Anthony. Okay, we're getting some info from the chat. Vincent Hawkins says, I think it's $50K for the rebound pack. And then OG also says only $50K. All right. So there's like 2,400 or 2,300 HOLO packs and then $50K rebound packs. Jan Kirby says, Series 1 moments on sale right now. Bought 3-digit serials for 100, including that legendary Danny Green drug test put back. Wait, what is? Let me find that Danny Green. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I'm so high on Series. Like, if you're high on anything, I'm high on the Series 1. That's where I'm at. All right, here we go. So you got, is it this one? Let's see this moment. Ooh, yeah, that was a big putback. Bang, we like that. Good call, Jan Kirby. Leon says Halliburton or Edwards for Rookie of the Year. Man, part of me thinks they just shouldn't give it out this year. Just don't give out Rookie of the Year. I don't think anyone has earned it. No, I mean, I think it's going to end up going to Edwards. Halliburton, I mean, dude, the Kings suck. What are the Kings doing? Right? They're not getting a playoff spot, yet they trade Corey Joseph for DeLon Wright. What are you guys doing? They lost to the Lakers without LeBron. They lost to the Bucks without Giannis. They lost to the Wolves. They lost to the Pistons. They got blown out by the Pistons. They're losing to teams trying to lose. Like, sorry, Luke Walton, you will not be coaching the Kings much longer. I don't even know if it's his fault, but Satoshi says LaMelo's still Rookie of the Year. Honestly, normally I'd be like, no, he hasn't played enough games. But LaMelo, I mean, I don't feel comfortable giving it to Anthony Edwards. I don't feel comfortable giving it to Halliburton. Quickly doesn't do enough. Like, I mean, it probably goes to Edwards, though. It probably does go to Edwards. Yeah, we need to free De'Aaron Fox. Free De'Aaron Fox, free Marvin Bagley, free the Kings. Free the Kings. This Ball comes back with a couple weeks left and steals. It's my prediction. The league really. I mean, is there any rumor that Ball's coming back? I thought for sure he was done. Def Juke says Edwards is running away with Rookie of the Year. I don't know, man. I don't think he's running away with it. If you you got to remember who's voting for MVP, and it's all the data nerds, right? All these data analytic nerds have these votes. And if you look at if you do a deep dive on Edwards, his numbers is yucky. So yeah, I don't know. If LaMelo Ball comes back and plays anything, if he like even one game, I think you give it to LaMelo. I just didn't think he was coming back. I didn't think we would have enough time. I didn't think he'd have enough time to heal. And honestly, like the Hornets don't need to rush him back, right? I mean, like how important is it that you get the 7 seed? You know, like you got to think long on LaMelo. You got to think long on LaMelo. All right, hey, I'll hang out for another 10 minutes. So any questions you guys got, fire them in there. But this is also a reminder. If you haven't had a chance to like the stream, please like the stream. You can follow us at Top Shot Takes. Follow me at Mike Zakarian. You can also look at the show notes. You can jump in the Discord, you know? Paul says this is another Embiid Brogdon year, right? Where Brogdon won it, Embiid probably could have been it, but only played 30 games. K-Slay says, got to the stream late, but did you mention the Celtics' amazing weekend between Tatum's 53 bomb and spanking the Nuggets? Yeah, man, the Nuggets game was so weird, right? Because it looked like Jokic only had 3 points in the first half and they were up 8. The Nuggets were up 8, and I was like, oh, there's no way the Celtics come back and win this game. And they did. They went on that crazy run. I was I know Embiid. I know Tatum had a monster game Friday against the Wolves, but I was a little underwhelmed by the Celtics because it shouldn't take overtime to beat the Timberwolves. But man, Tatum did ball out. I mean, what did the Celtics move to? Did they move to the 7 seed now in the East? Let me pull that up real quick. It looks like they're up to the 7 seed. It looks like they're a game behind. They're technically tied with the Hornets for the 6 seed and only a half game. But yeah, so I mean, you know. I keep hammering the Celtics and saying like just tank and get a nice pick and go from there. But I know they can technically still get the 4 seed, right? They're still close to the 4 seed. I just don't still see any ceiling for them. I don't see them beating the Bucks in a series. I don't see them beating the Nets. I don't know. I just don't see it. I don't see it. All right. Andrew Johnson says, what do you think of Gary Trent having that career high game? Right, man? 17 for 19 from the field. God, I like watching Gary Trent Jr. Just get buckets, right? Just get buckets. Let's see. What else did I miss? Yeah, he might be back in the second round of the playoffs. That's the earliest he can come back. Talking about LaMelo. Yeah, I'm with you. Patrick Kearns, any info on expected value of the moments today? Man, I have zero clue. I would like to think, like, even if you get a Josh Jackson or Darius Baisley, that should still pay off the price of the pack. That's what we saw in the HOLO round 1, but the market's a little different now, so maybe we won't. But when you get the HOLO pack round series 2, the first drop, if you got like a TJ Warren, you were still getting some love, right? So you were still at least getting your money back on there. Do we think that still happens? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell I don't know. I don't know it's hard to even gauge, man, what analysis you're getting right here. I'm just going, it's hard to tell. Oh, it looks like On the Moment, shout out On the Moment. They just put some price estimates together. So I'm going to share that screen. Thank you. Beamer called it out. I forget where the chat was, but let me share the screen. Let me get that up in there. I don't know how well y'all can see this. But here we go. Oh man, I did it again. All right. So LeBron 1-99. Wait, is the estimate? What's the estimate here for where the market will settle? 55K. Wow. All right. So LeBron 55K, Anthony Edwards 20K. Man, this is again. The Anthony Edwards stuff puzzles me. Is he just the sexy player right now? But like for him to be more than Ja, Dame, Tatum, Mitchell, Paul, George, like I don't know. But anyways, let's see at the one. Like yeah, so even Keldon Johnson, Terrence Ross, Darius Baisley, Josh Jackson, Markkanen, Porzingis, and Rozier are all still like 2xing what the pack was worth, right? So according to OTMs, according to their projections, right? So. Yeah, and Dominic says they also put out all-star game estimates, which were wrong. I will say that, you know, their estimate this time around, they're at least aware of where the market is right now. So I mean, who knows? There's just estimates from on the moment. Who knows? But I don't know. I don't think we all saw what was going to happen with the All-Star game, right? So that was also before Top Shot shut the marketplace down for All-Star weekend while there was all this buzz around it. So Sawyer says 0 chance Edwards goes for more than Morant. I mean, I hope. But then again, the Edwards dunk is going for more than the Zion, which I think long-term is silly. No way there. Proof New York City Cham says no way they're going to be 2,000. That's way too high. I don't know. I mean, I could see like the 50. I still think the worst moment is still going to be worth the cost of the pack. And then you're free rolling on the MGLEs and the base moments. But who knows? K Slay says, are these estimates for a week after the pack drop or what? Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. And again, those are just estimates. So like, who knows? Dennis Huang says the current low end of Series 2 Holo's low ask is 2,000. Most likely what those are based on, right? And that's a good barometer. That is a good barometer of the Holo drops that happened earlier. So let's actually look at that right now. That feels useful, right? So I'll pull up share screen again. And let's look at the Holos. Legendary Holo Icon Series 2. So the same type of moments that are dropping here, and we'll do by lowest ask. So the lowest right now is TJ Warren, who we referenced earlier at 1955. Tim Hardaway is at 2K. Kyle Anderson is at 2K. Jeremy Grant's at 2K. So I mean, that kind of makes sense with the on the moment projections, right? And yeah, a deep threat, great point. The worst Holos will still get a bump during the challenges, which as a Marcus Smart Holo owner, I hope that's the case. How dare you? Sawyer? Arturo Torres. Shout out Arturo Draws. Also, now I'm realizing why you said that comment. But yeah, let's remove the share screen. Shout out Arturo Torres at Arturo Draws. Got really good stuff. Some Larry Bird and Michael Jordan behind me. Proof says, but wouldn't a high batch of new Holo moments drive those prices down as a whole from 2K? I don't know. I think we'll see it fluctuate. I don't think 2K is too crazy. I'll say 1,700 just to be different, but I think it'll be more. I think it'll be more than a K anyways. Savant says, if I don't get a pack today, I'm 100% focused on 4-badge RJ. Can't wait to see the Top Shot take guys on a Zed run. I like that you threw the Zed run in there after. Like you said the RJ stuff to get me to share it and then went to Zed run. Yeah, listen, I'm excited to talk about Zed run at some point once I'm financially able to get some horsies. But at this time, we're focusing on the Holo pack. I do like that idea though of like figuring out what you're going to be getting next. Bye. There we go. We're back. Whew, scary. But if you're trying to load up your Dapper and then you don't get a pack, like what are you going to do? So I like that idea of like targeting other things. Loftus says, I can see the Holos going down to like 1,500 in this market, but profit is still profit. Totally. Rainmaker 26 says, anyone have a suggestion on paying for the pack? I've had some issues with Top Shot not taking my CC sometimes. Should I try to load the Dapper ahead of time? Maybe I wait. Yeah, man, it does feel risky. Either way, it feels risky. I understand wanting to put the money on ahead of time. The dangerous thing, though, is like you have to be committed to. I would only do that if you plan on spending $1,000 anyways. You know, like if you're like, I'm going to put a K into the Top Shot community, then maybe. But yeah, that is a little bit risky. That's a little bit risky. Oh, what else? Sawyer says wait till you secure a spot in line. Proof says, I still think the pack will definitely make your money back with MGLEs. I'm going for it for sure. Yeah, that's where I'm at too. And Peter, given the Top Shot credit here, rebound pack is a super cool idea. I do like that they're throwing out that out there. The deep threat. You'd be proud of me, Mike. Just bought a Jaylen Brown first moment. I like Jaylen Brown's ceiling. The thing that's been so exciting about Jaylen is that he's continued to get better and better every year. So his trajectory is pretty cool. And that first moment, I feel like that should be a little bit more expensive. I like that get. All right, everybody. I think we're going to wrap up here. Because I got to pee. That's the main reason for me wrapping up right now. But hey, listen, we're going to be back 3:30 today for the pack drop. All right. So let's get some holos today. Make sure if you haven't had the chance to like the stream, go like it. Go follow us at Top Shot Takes. Follow me and Mike Zakarian. Join the Discord. All of that information's on the show notes. We'll be back again. Story says, Mike, before we get out of here, Morning Marketplace community is super bummed you don't do a weekend show. Sawyer, I see you in the Discord. I see those comments in the Discord. You know what the truth is? If I wake up and am bored enough or something happened the night before, I'll probably end up doing a show. But I'm not going to commit to it. I need to have some days off. My voice gets sore, you know? All right, we're going to get out of here with the only way we know how, right? There's only one way to end this show, and that's with my boy.
PJ Washington.